If you're clicking on this video, then you might be asking yourself, will therapy actually fix me? Whew. As a therapist in Australia, I feel the pressure when I hear that question. Imagine that though. Imagine treating mental health like we're treating a broken arm. Let's just bandage it up, let it heal, and you'll be right. Mental health fixed. No. But seriously, this is more of a common question than you might realize. Will therapy fix me? Will it work? Let's get into the video and find out. And if you stick to the end, I have something a little extra that you might be interested in. Let's go. Firstly, it's important for you to know that I'm talking about therapy from the perspective of being an Australian-based counsellor. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, and I'm not a social worker. Well, I come from a background of being a youth worker and being a community development worker. My training and registration is being a counsellor, and I'm registered with the ACA, the Australian Counselling Association. Basically, that means as a counsellor, unlike being a psychologist, I cannot diagnose people with mental health issues, and I can't treat them with medication or anything like that. So I provide a counselling service. And if at any time I suspect someone is having something like a psychosis episode, then I would refer them to a more specialised person. And you know what? I actually do work with people as a counsellor who also has a psychologist and a psychiatrist. So they have a full team and they see me more for that general life counselling stuff, just to vent and to talk. So this is going to sound very cliche. But it's in my opinion that therapy cannot fix you. Because you're not broken. Your story, your soul, your heart, your mind. It's not like what I said before, where you can just have a broken arm, put a plaster on it, and bam, you're better. It doesn't work like that. You are a person who has experienced adverse things. Perhaps you've gone through trauma, grief, or you're just generally struggling through life. But you are not broken. You have just been hurt, and that's okay. Well,
not really okay, because honestly, that freaking sucks, and nobody should have to go through trauma.
But the point I'm trying to make is, you are human. Did you hear that, brain? You're okay. So, if therapy can't fix you, then what's the point of it? Sure, it can't fix you like a physical ailment type of way, but therapy can certainly bring you so many positive benefits, such as uncovering your strengths, learning new skills, building resilience, understanding yourself better, making peace with your past, finding solutions for your future, and healing parts of you that are wounded.
But not broken.
And it can help you to feel overall better. At times in a session, you might have a massive breakthrough, and in other moments, it'll be lighter and a little bit easier. Talking about easier, therapy at times can be hard. It is not always a walk in the park. It can be challenging, confronting, and uncomfortable to face some truths, to look at your wounds and core beliefs. Sometimes it's just easier to remain stuck in our feelings. Sometimes it's a way that can protect us and protect that core wound. And that's okay, because in therapy, the ball is completely in your court. When you're ready to change, you will. When you're ready to take the next step, you will. Sometimes you just need to honor these different parts of us and allow them to speak, to be curious, and to investigate what it is that makes us want to remain where we're at, and to honor those parts and to accept them. And now, for that little bit of something extra that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm going to speak specifically to the INFJs, introverts, the gentle souls, the empaths, all my beautiful, quiet, beautiful people.
How many times can I say beautiful?
I just want to remind you that you are perfectly okay in being yourself. If you need alone time, that is okay. And I want you to know that if you clicked on this video because you think you need to fix yourself from being an introvert, then please stop. Learn to embrace this part of you because it's beautiful and the world needs it. And it's okay to be an introvert. It's okay. It's okay. So you might be wondering, what's next? We now know that therapy isn't so much about fixing you, but it's about learning to accept yourself and learning new skills and building that resilience and healing some of those hurt wounds.
Which I guess is kind of like fixing, but...
So what's next? starting that first therapy session. And what actually happens in that first therapy section? It's a section. In that first therapy session. Well, if you want to find out, then please click on this video and I'll see you in the next video.